Alright, so it's time to put the transmission cooler on. I already have my 8AN fittings. I did not use 6AN on these. I have a different belief from everybody else using a bigger hose. Slows down the travel of the fluid, gives it time to cool down, rather than having a smaller diameter, 6AN or smaller, and moving so quickly that it doesn't really have time to cool. I'm going to end up putting it right here. I'm going to make some custom brackets for the side. I will be using aluminum stock, angle aluminum. This is 3/4 by 1/8 aluminum angle. I don't even think you can see that. But I'll be cutting it with the trusty bandsaw. And I wanted to show you something that was a little kind of disappointing. So we know it's going to go here, and the cooler is a Durali. Okay, this is the one with the 2 fans. Now I'm not using it because I don't need the 2 fans, and secondly, it's too big to put right in front of the radiator between the grill. So this is not going to be used, sadly. But I'm sure these could be used for something else. But check this out. This is a very expensive transmission cooler or oil cooler, whatever you want to use it for. But you can see the way it's crafted. You can see the design. You can see the fins in the same way these fins are grooved. Everything about this transmission cooler is equivalent to the other one that I have that's double the size for the 86 454 truck. Oh, you can't even see it. But let me show you something. And it's pretty sad because, like I said, this is very, very expensive. This one is a PKS ABB. Okay? This one has the 6AN fittings on it. And the 6AN line, which is smaller. Runs all the way across the top, runs on the bottom, all the way to the transmission. You can see how I did the fittings for the brackets. But this is the part that pisses me off. This right here, this is $89, and it works super, super, super well. Almost too well. Obviously, look at the size. Look how small this is compared to that. It's about 3 inches, 2.5, 3 inches shorter. And exactly the same width. These are exactly the same coolers. Same exact pattern, same exact grooves, same exact everything. $89 compared to almost $400. That is insane. I will never buy another Durali again. But anyways, this is how we're gonna do the step side. but we're gonna do it with the with this one. So that should have gave you an idea. And like I said, we're gonna mount this puppy right about there. All right, I'll show you as it goes. All right, so I already got the fasteners for the mounting. This is how they look once you cut them. And this one's for the bottom. This one's for the top. So let me get them mounted and then I'll show you how I'm gonna do this. All right, so once these are bolted up, this is how it's gonna look. You're gonna have your little brackets on the ends. Once you put it on the end, then you wanna grab this. You wanna set it where you want it, because this side is going to be totally different on the length of the bracket you're going to make. You're going to position this where you want it, and you're going to drill your holes while you're holding it, or mark it however you want to mark it. Bolt these two sides up and then do this side separately, so you're already like halfway there. So let's get this mounted. And just a little update, since I'm going to do this off camera. When you put your cooler on, make sure you have a little torpedo level on there when you start to drill, so that it's somewhat straight. That would be it right there. And then drill your holes, or mark them and then drill them. But always use a torpedo level. All right, so there it is, mounted up. Bracket on this side, bracket on this side. Now I got to put the brackets on this side. And then we can call it done. So let me make the other two sides. Alrighty folks, so here she is, done and complete. You know what, let me get a flashlight. Alright, so as you can see, I've got 8 AN running on top of this cooler. Lines coming all the way around, going down, and then you've already seen the videos where I've got 8 ANs going to the transmission also. It's not hard to do, it's just a lot of work. Making the brackets, you just can't cut them all at once. You got to do one side first and then do the other, so you know exactly what the length is. And then I got all stainless bolts and Allen heads. And then I lost one. Don't even know where it went. But anyways, I didn't let it hold me down. I just put an old bolt in there, but it still works. Nobody's gonna see it. So the transmission part of this build is done. Thanks for watching.